Hello everyone, welcome to my class. Myself Janisha from St. Joseph Composite PU College, Vijaypur. Today in this episode I am going to discuss about CA Foundation course complete information, about eligibility criteria, registration process and fees structure, syllabus, examination and passing criteria. Then what is a Chartered Accountant course or CA course? Chartered Accountancy is a course which conducted by the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India or ICAI. And also nowadays CAs means Chartered Accountants, they are very high demand in every business for corporate auditing, taxation, accounting and other legal activities. Also, Chartered Accountant or CA is a designation given to an accounting professional who has received certification from the ICAI, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, a statutory body. As you know that CA is one of the designation given by the ICAI. Then what is the role of CA or the Chartered Accountants? First one, to act as an accountant, to act as a statutory auditor, to provide financial advice and to act as an internal auditor. Means if you become a CA, then you can perform these roles. Next, how many levels are there in a CA? Dear students, in a CA course which consists 3 levels, there are first one CA Foundation course, second one CA Intermediate course and third one CA Final. Means first level is what? Foundation course, CA Foundation, we can say that. Earlier it was a CA CPT. Means previously it was CA CPT, Common Proficiency Test, but now it is replaced as a CA Foundation course. And the second one, second course or second level is what? CA Intermediate. And this CA Intermediate, or we can say that CA Inter also. So this is previously CA IPCC, means Integrated Professional Competence course, and finally CA Final. This is what the third level under the CA course. So which are the 3 courses? Foundation course, Intermediate course or the Inter, and third one CA Final. Then now see what are the eligible criteria or eligibility criteria to study CA course. So here there are 2 options are there. That is for foundation entry. Another one is for direct entry. Means 2 options are there for students. So you can either select foundation entry, means CA foundation, or directly entry. But certain again criteria are there. According to that, on the basis of that, you can opt for these 2 choices, right? Now we will see CA step by step process. Means first means how we enter for the CA course. So first one is, means first step is to clear the CA foundation. Means those who are opted for CA foundation, so then first you clear the CA foundation. Means as you know that already there are 3 levels, right? So first you have to clear the CA foundation. Okay. And second step is to enroll for the CA Intermediate, means or CA Inter, and third step is to enroll for the CA Final exams, and fourth step is to acquire CA membership. Okay, so totally these steps, means in every steps, each steps you need to clear, and then only you can get a CA membership. In this map clearly given here, see those who are opted for CA foundation after your second PUC, see, there are two entries, you know that. One is foundation entry, another one is direct entry, right? So those who are going through foundation entry, so after the second PUC, complete second PUC, then first level you need to go, that is CA foundation. So in the CA foundation, there are 4 papers are there. So regarding this later we'll discuss, okay. And eligible to appear, that is in November and May exam, and after passing the class 12. But one thing remember, after passing the class 12, then only you can able to enter the CA foundation, okay. And also next level, that is articleship, means foundation entry for 3 years, that is articleship is there for 3 years, and articleship direct entry for 2 years and 3 months, okay. For direct entry, articleship is for 2 years as well as 3 months, but for you people, means CA foundation, those who are going, so for them it is 3 years articleship also there, okay. And finally you can reach the success. This is what for foundation entry level. And those who are wish for direct entry means it is not possible after the PUC, but must and should be, it is mandatory what you have to complete your graduation, right? So in the direct entry, so university UG means undergraduate, or the PG means postgraduate, in that 55% for commerce students, okay. For commerce students in the what UG and PG level, must and should they possess or they secure 55%, or UG and PG 60% for other graduates, means non-commerce students, for them it is 60% must, okay. And also the articleship, second is what 9 months articleship is there here, okay. And also CA intermediate, next they can go for the CA intermediate. In that group 1 and group 2 sections are there. In that group 1 again 4 papers, and group 2 also 4 papers are there, right? And also they can appear the exam in November and May's exam, okay. And also pass in both the groups. Must and should be, they must and should pass in both the group 1 4 papers and group 2 4 papers, in together total 8 papers they have to clear, okay. Otherwise there is no step further. And finally those who completed these papers along with articleship, then they can enter for the CA final. And CA final again group 1 and group 2 sections are there. Again in group 1 4 papers, group 2 also 4 papers, total 8 papers. And same, the exams will be conducted on November and May. And also the final exam after completing of 3 years of articleship, okay. So final exam they can attend after the completion of 3 years of articleship. So this is what the direct entry level what course, CA course, okay. So in the foundation entry left side, and also direct entry, that is what the right side. So for foundation entry you have to complete your second PUC, afterwards you can enter. And for direct entry you need to complete your undergraduate or the postgraduate with the 55% for commerce students, and also for 60% for a science student, sorry, non-commerce students, yes, non-commerce students, okay. So this is what the step for entering the what CA course. So next question will come to our mind, that is what is the pass percentage for CA course. See, the CA exam will be held in May and November every year, okay. May and November it will conducted. So foundation exam will be both descriptive and objective. So descriptive also there, objective also there. Under the new scheme, a student must achieve 40% in all the subjects and 50% marks in aggregate in each level, okay. So pass percentage I am telling here. So according to the new scheme, so every student must achieve 40% in all the subject, okay. Subjects means papers are there, and 50% marks, that is in aggregate in each level. In each level means you know that there are 3 levels there, no? Foundation level, intermediate and also final. So in the 3 level also he should be secure of 50% aggregate marks. Then now see how to register for a CA course, Chartered Accountant course. Visit the self-register portal, means SSP, in the website, that is ICAI. Please note it down. So this is what the portal of CA course, and click a new foundation and intermediate direct entry. Okay, so this is what the registration process. So self-register portal SSP in ICAI, in that website also there. In that you need to click new foundation and intermediate direct entry. Then what is the registration fees for CA? See dear students, the registration fees, it is not a coaching fees. Okay, it is the registration fees has to be paid to ICAI, because ICAI, after the registration of your details, okay, afterwards you can get the study materials also from this institute. Okay, so that you need to register or enroll your names with the registration fees, that is rupees 9,800. This is what the registration fees, around 10,000 it will come. Okay, this is the registration fees you need to pay to ICAI. Then below what the CA Foundation registration fees given here, you just look at this here. The cost of foundation prospectus, that is 200, and CA Foundation registration fees, that is compulsory, I said already, 9,000 rupee. And CA Foundation subscription fees for students journal, it is optional, that is rupees 200. And also CA Foundation subscription fees for members journal, that is also optional, that is total 400. So here totally you need to pay for registration fees 9,800. So this is what the registration fees for your CA Foundation course. Now we can see that CA course registration date. So when we need to register for the CA course. So this is very important concept. You just note down what the registration dates. So CA exam starting date, okay, starting date. So here 2 batches are there. One is May exam batch, another one is a November exam batch. Okay, so for May exam batch, so that will be first or second week of May. Okay, CA exam started on first or second week of May. And in the November exam batch, here first or second week of November. Okay, so in a year, that is 2 times or twice exams will be conducted. So in the May as well as the November. Okay, so first or second week of both May and November. And CA registration form available, that is throughout the year in both May and November batch. So both throughout the year, so you can get the registration form. And last date for CA registration. So this is very important, please note it down. So last date for CA registration for May exam batch, means for May batch, that is December 31st. Okay, means if you are going to write the test in May, in the month of May, then you need to register on December last date for 31st. Means before December you need to register. Okay, and if you are going to write the test, CA test on November, in the month of November, then you need to register compulsorily on or before June 30. Okay, this you remember. So if you are going to write if you are going to writing the test on May month, then you need to register your name on or before December 31st. And also if you are going to writing the test on November month, then you need to register on or before June 30. Okay, and issue of online CA examination form. So when the CA examination online form will be issued, that is first week of February in the for the May batch, and also first week of August, that is for the November batch. Okay, first week for May exam batch, as well as first week of August for November exam batch. So this is what the registration dates. Please remember. And those who are in second PUC and they wish to write in exam in the month of May, then they can easily register or enroll their name, that is before December 31st, because they can upload their second PUC hall ticket, so that eligibility also there. But this time, due to the corona issues, what the exams will be postponed. But the exact in every year, the exact what the CA foundation or the CA exams will be conducted on this month, May as well as November batch. And the last date to submit the CA examination form, first week of March, that is in the May batch exam, and also first week of September, that is November exam batch. Issue of CA exam admit card in online mode. See, admit card will be issued in online mode, not in other modes. Okay. So for the May batch, first week of May, you will get your online mode admit card, and also for the November batch, you will get first week of November your admit card, means hall ticket. And also finally, the announcement of a CA exam result for the May month batch, that is in the month of July, and the November batch, that is in the month of January. Okay, so this is what the CA exam result date. And I said already, so you need to visit this website www.icai.org. So this is what the website of or for the registration of CA foundation or the registration for the CA course, CA exam. That is what the www.icai.org. Then what are the documents required for registration of a CA? See, CA foundation registration documents are, see, remember this is for CA foundation registration. The documents like passport photo, specimen signature, age proof, attested copy of 10th and 12th pass mark sheet. This is only for 12th passed students, okay, outgoing students. And also attested copy of proof of nationality. If student is a foreigner, then only. Then attested copy of the proof of special category certificate, that is SC or ST, OBC and differently abled. So these documents is required for the CA foundation registration. And for a CA inter or intermediate registration documents, like foundation entry students need to upload the same documents, means those who are foundation entry students, you need to upload the same documents what I mentioned at the first above. And for direct entry students need to upload the same documents which is listed above in the CA foundation along with the UG and PG semester mark sheets. Okay, see, for the direct entry students, you also upload those documents we see seen in the above CA foundation, right? So along with that, you need to submit UG as well as or the PG semester mark sheet. Okay, but for the foundation entry students, there is, you need to upload the above documents. And also direct entry students who had completed CMA Inter or CS Executive need to upload their mark sheet of intermediate level examination of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India or the Institute of Cost Accountants of India along with the documents which is listed above in the CA foundation. Then which documents are required for CA final? CA intermediate pass, means both group 1 and group 2 mark sheet or certificate, along with the documents which was required for CA foundation mentioned above. So CA foundation documents also require, along with what? CA intermediate pass certificate or mark sheet. That is both the group 1 as well as group 2. So these are the what documents which are required for each level of exams. Now above mentioned documents, how can you upload for the registration? That is, those documents are to be scanned and upload at the time of registration. Okay, so these documents to be scanned, okay, and also it should be uploaded at the time of registration, scanning as well as uploading. And for that scanning purpose as well as for the uploading the purpose, you can register for CA at the website I said already mentioned, www.icai.org. So this website is very important. Okay, please remember for the registration purpose. And also all documents has to be scanned and uploaded in this website. So your documents has to be scanned as well as uploaded in this www.icai.org.website. And once you register in the ICAI portal, then you can get the study materials, means books which are relating to the course, that is directly to your postal address. Okay, so for that reason you need to give your correct postal address. Now we'll see how many papers are there in CA course. See, there are 20 papers in 3 levels of CA course. As you know that 3 levels are there. So for 3 levels also totally 20 papers are there. Okay. CA foundation is excluded for direct entry candidates. For direct entry candidates, for them it is CA foundation is not there. Okay. But other than that 20 papers are there for the 3 level of a CA course. So the papers which are divided like this. So CA foundation, it has 4 papers. Okay, I'll tell you which are the papers. And for CA inter or intermediate, here 2 groups are there, group 1 and group 2. So group 1 which consists of 4 papers, and also for group 2 also which consists of 4 papers. Togetherly 8 papers are there in what CA intermediate. Okay. And CA final which also consists of 2 groups, group 1 and group 2, also which consists of 4 papers each. So group 1 also 4 papers, group 2 also 4 papers. So totally 20 papers are there in the CA course. Along with these papers, articleship also there. So is there any exemptions in articleship? No, never. Okay, articleship is mandatory for all the students. Without completing the 3 years of articleship, you are not eligible to do CA final. Okay, so before the CA final, you need to complete your 3 years of articleship. If you are not completed your 3 years of articleship, then you are not eligible to do CA final. This is remember. So it is not at all possible to escape from the articleship. Next is CA, means Chartered Accountant course, is a distance course. No. So distance course of CA, it is not available. Next we will discuss about one of the crucial point here, pattern of exam. Okay. See, exam mode is offline. Okay. Exam medium, that is English or Hindi, you can choose whatever. But English is compulsory for section B of paper 2. Okay. Type of questions, paper 1 and paper 2 subjective or long answer type, paper 1 and paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4 that is objective. Okay, maximum marks to obtain what that is to 400, means maximum marks will be 400, so 100 marks each. Then is there negative marking? Yes, it is there, that is for the paper 3 and 4, paper 3 and 4 negative marks is there. Okay, that is 1/4 mark for every wrong answer to be objective questions. Okay, only for the objective questions, that is also paper 3 and 4 which consists negative marking. So be careful. Okay, and also passing criteria, this you know that 40% marks per paper and 50% marks, that is overall or the aggregate. Now look at the syllabus content of CA Foundation. Okay, as you know that there are 4 papers in the CA Foundation, right? Paper 1, 2, 3, 4. So paper 1 is principles and practice of accounting, which is subjective nature of paper. Okay, it is subjective nature of paper. 100 marks. Total marks will be consist here 100 marks. And paper 2, business law and business correspondence and reporting. So total here 100 marks. This is also subjective paper or descriptive paper. So business law, which consists 60 marks, and business correspondence and reporting, which consists 40 marks, togetherly 100 marks. And paper 3 and 4 completely objective type paper, but negative marks are marks there. So paper 3 is what? Business mathematics, that is for 40 marks, and logical reasoning 20 marks, and statistics 40 marks. Okay, and the last one, paper 4, business economics, that is 60 marks, and business and commercial knowledge, it is 40 marks. Okay, so business economics is what? Part 1, we can say that. Part 2 is what? Business and commercial knowledge. So which consists 40 marks, total 100 marks. So each paper will be consist 100 marks. So total aggregate marks is what? 400. Okay, so first 2 paper, remember this first 2 paper, principles and practice of accounting, business law and business corresponding and reporting. So these 2 are also subjective or the descriptive or long answer paper. Okay, and here there is no negative mark. But the paper 3 and paper 4, business mathematics, logical reasoning, statistics, business economics, business and commercial knowledge, these 2 papers what? Objective type paper. Okay, means so 4 options will be available here, but the negative mark 1/4 negative marks also there. So this is what the overview about the CA Foundation syllabus. Dear students, so regarding this competitive CA Foundation, almost all details covered. I hope it is. And also one of my key what suggestion for you people, then how to prepare for the exam. First of all, I'll tell you, that is confidence, hard work and practice. If these 3 key roles should be there with you, then definitely you can crack whatever the type of exam. Yes, hard work and practice, this is very essential. Then automatically you will get the confidence, then definitely you can crack the exam. And also you can follow some strategies. Nowadays you know that already so many options are available, so many the mode of study is also available, that is through the Google, or we can search so many things in a website also, and you can put a timetable, or you can put your own study strategies, then you can achieve easily. Okay, then also I'll tell some tips for this, how to practice in a daily basis. See, first of all, you need to understand the concept. Okay, whatever it is, either it is objective or subjective paper, whatever, paper 1 or paper 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, first you need to understand the concept, not to by heart. Okay, and also practice all the questions and problems. Say for example, principles of accounting. So there you can practice the problems. You can apply those problems with the help of another one example. And secondly, you can work out past 5 years of question papers of CA, and at least you can get the idea about how the question paper will be set for your exams. Yes, and also before appearing the exams, test yourself by writing some mock test papers. This is very important, very essential. Okay, whatever type of competitive exams, not only a CA Foundation, whatever, first of all you need to prepare yourself. Okay, and also you need to test yourself whether you are eligible, whether you are able. Okay, and also you came to know about which part is my weakness. Okay, so in that, the weak point, in that point you need to concentrate more. Then definitely you can easily crack the exam. I hope everybody it is useful to you. Then in the next episode we'll start a chapter wise concepts regarding paper for business economics and also the business commercial knowledge. Okay students, all the best for your preparation. Thank you.